This is an open advertisement. If there's anybody in the community, please send me your vagina if you have had.
Beavers,
Pregnant
Jesus
children.
Christ, dude.
Now recording.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Now Recording with me, one-legged Matt Pitt, Toxic Piplup, who has one eye, and Beavers, who is from South Africa. We are doing a special episode. We interviewed Liana and THS, who are two tipster, like, I don't want to call them simps. That's the first thing I said that popped in my head. Not
Don't
simps,
say
but
Ehor,
like,
don't say it.
tipster mods who are like really for Tipster, who said their side of the story with this issue with APOver9k, Glisp, and a couple others in this situation. They said their side of the story. This is originally the idea was to do a debate. The one side declined, so we're deciding to get their side, and someone else got in touch with me and decided to give us their side. Right now, I have Glisp and APOver9k. And I'm going to start with Glisp. Glitch, I just want to start real quick with you. You have developed, and I'm going from my point of view here. This is no real judgment towards you, but you've developed the reputation of going into DMs with girls and DMing them and saying weird things, maybe flirting with them. You got banned a couple times in Tipster's server, and then and then a bunch of like turmoil happened within the server, Triton and other people. So can you give me the timeline to that? Like, what exactly happened?
Okay, so let's see. Everything started back in February, right?
Yeah.
Whenever I broke up with my ex, right? So anyway, I was sad and stuff, and well, one night, I believe it was sometime in March, they had a stage on the server.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, I went in there and earlier when Tipster was doing his stream, I long story short, in the stage, Nico and Tomato Man were trying to hook us up.
Okay.
And anyway, they started this stuff with like a bitch for glitch and stuff. Anyway, yeah, Empress agreed to DM me the next day. Anyway, we talked, or I attempted to talk. I actually have the DM in the private.
Wait, I just want to make this clear. Empress agreed to DM you?
Yes.
Let me check with the screenshots. All I got right now is I am going to be honest. I'm really not looking for a relationship. Is that where it starts with Empress?
Yeah, that's where it started.
So she DMs you and basically letting you know, hey, like they're trying to hook you up with me. I'm not into a relationship. I'm not into that. Way too much going on right now in my life, and I also can't keep up with the whole e-dating thing. So what you're saying is you guys are trying to be hooked up with each other, and she basically broke it down like, yo, I'm not into that. So what happens after that?
Well, if you read the rest of it, you can find out what happens.
Well, no, she says, oh, no, you say, oh, no, I understand. I am fine being just friends for now. If you are, I have to warn you, though, I am a big flirt. Hope you are okay with that. I will try not to get creepy on you or anything like that with the flirting, but if I ever cross the line, please let me know. And she says, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, not really. I don't know if I'm really in a place to talk on a new friendship. To which you say, you say, man, just talk to me when you feel like it. I'm a pretty patient guy. I'm not expecting you to drop what you are doing to talk with me, lol. When you have been rejected by women as much as I have, you kind of develop patience with women. Weird thing to say. Yeah, I know, lol. Yes, it is a weird thing to say, by the way. Anyway, enjoy your day.
Yeah, it was.
I will be around whenever you feel like talking. And if I don't respond, I'm either playing a game or... Is this where the conversation stops?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys never exchange any more DMs?
Nope. She pretty much unfriended me after that. you see a lot of tipsters mods have their DMs locked down.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Well, so the issue that THS brought up on the interview yesterday or last week was they said you were in the chat, Tipster chat, saying I'd sign up to Empress's OnlyFans. And you also said, "Hey, Goth Mommy, can you be my mommy, JK? I know you're married, but I couldn't legit asking. Are you being serious, or are you being like, are you just joking around?"
I was joking around, honestly.
Yeah. To which THS warns you that you're being a creep and you need to stop. Stop making the jokes. Stop pretending you're trying to be funny. Stop. And you say, why does it bother you so much? And you're going back and forth with THS. So
Yeah.
So okay, so you're being called a creep, and you're saying you're trying to defend yourself here.
Yeah.
Okay, how many DMs did you like? Did you jump into anyone else's DMs?
Just Liana's. I have that conversation in that mess too. It's over. I believe it's like 4 different screenshots of that. And honestly, I didn't even get creepy with her.
Okay, yeah, I've read over Liana's DMs.
Yeah, honestly, it got kind of weird with Liana. She did a complete 180 after the Triton stuff dropped, and
yeah, so
kind of went crazy.
What I'm trying to get here is, all right, so you're getting banned. You got banned for what exactly got you banned? Let's go with that.
No.
What exactly got you banned?
Well, the first time it was on numerous things. I said some. You see, whenever I say stuff, a lot of times it gets misinterpreted as like bad or something. I have a problem wording stuff, I guess. And anyway, there were numerous other issues. It wasn't just the creeping, the first ban. There was the time I said I didn't agree with certain things within the trans community and how certain members acted, and they took that as transphobic.
Okay. Was that the first ban?
Yeah, that's part of the first ban. And then I was using therapy, the chat, for my own personal therapy because I was still bummed out about the breakup,
Yeah, never a good idea.
Yeah. I'm going to actually say something about that. Empress uses it for therapy too. I've caught her doing it before. Yet it's okay for her to do it, but if I do it, I get in trouble.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously people want to talk about their issues and stuff, and but so what is like, and I agree, like no one should really use Discord for therapy. That's my honest opinion. If there's Empresses doing it, whatever. But what I'm trying to say is, so you got banned. I just want to make this clear for being quote unquote transphobic and using Discord as therapy. Is that where you got banned for the first time?
Yeah, and also Tipster said other stuff that he couldn't name because he didn't know.
What was the other stuff?
Yeah,
I think I have. He said, "Hold on, I think I have the DM Triton sent me about what he said." Yeah, sorry it's taking so long.
That's okay. I can talk about my slinky slink while you find it.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So magnetic beads, people. You really should get them. They're quite fun.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was autistic before this, but
we would trust me. Everyone else thought you were autistic. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Hey, all I'm saying is it's fun to play with them.
Okay. Wait. What's up, Glisp? Okay, send it my way.
Here's what they said. He was very creepy with the girls, even after Mods and Tipster himself said no. Said some pretty transphobic shit, used General as a therapy circle, and many more I can't even think of.
Okay.
So I think this was actually THS that said this to Triton.
Can you screenshot and put in the group chat by any chance? Or is that...
Well, I'm kind of on a phone. I can try.
Well, then no, don't worry about it. So, all right. So that's the first time you got banned, right?
Yeah.
So were you being creepy to girls?
Depends on how you see it. Those are the only ones I really talk to outside of public chat. Most of the other stuff's in the Google Doc if you're really interested.
Yeah, I've skimmed through it a bit. Look, I'll be honest with you, like I think you seem like a Spurg guy, kind of Spurgy, kind of weird, probably said some dumb things, kind of being a creepy quote, little, you're definitely on the edge there, but I'm not one to like, I don't know, dump on you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so you get banned from Tipster's server and you have a talk with Tipster, right?
Well, okay, here's what actually happened there. So Tipster started this call-in thing, right?
Yeah.
And anyway, I managed to call in and we talked a bit, and he told me he'd unban me if I promised not to do what I did again. And you know what I got banned for? It's pretty silly. If you go into the group chat, there's a quote from one of Tipster's chats from one of his videos.
Yeah.
I made a joke about THS, and somehow it made her uncomfortable, quote unquote. And it wasn't even of a sexual nature. That's what's funny about it. I was poking fun at her being a tomboy.
Okay. Was it in the YouTube chat?
Yeah, it was in the YouTube chat. And this somehow warranted a Discord ban.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't
hold on.
ban me from his YouTube chat.
I'm just getting lady just linked to the quote of this in the YouTube chat.
Appreciate it.
I just want to read it out.
Go for it, Beavers.
THS seems like the kind of woman that was a bully when she was younger and stole the boys' lunch money. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Now, is that the first or second ban?
That was the second ban. That's what triggered the second ban.
So I just want to keep the timeline going. You had a talk with Tipster. Tipster said, "Don't do this stuff again," right? Then you make a joke in the YouTube chat, and THS is like, it's over, right? That's it. You're banned.
Yeah, but Tipster's the one that banned me.
Right, but I mean, like, I don't know, like that was the final nail in the coffin. Like, you were on a short leash, so to speak, right? You've been welcomed back, so you're on like, hey, don't make any weird jokes. And I will give you the benefit of the doubt here. That particular joke doesn't seem to be that bad. This seems like the kind of woman that was a bully when she was younger and stole the boys' lunch money. It's not necessarily. It's not
I
necessarily.
thought it was funny, honestly.
Yeah,
I think it's
not.
funny.
I would say within this context, definitely not that bad of a joke.
Yeah, it was mostly poking fun at the fact she's a tomboy.
I guess, yeah, but it seems like THS had her issues with you, and her patience was, I guess, thin with you. I don't know, and like it seems like you piss her off, and then Tipster did what Tipster did, and he got banned again. So my thing is, how does this keep going? You got banned, so are you still mad about being banned? Are you still like spurging in other Discord?
Honestly,
why is
I
this
didn't
going
care about the second ban because I thought it was stupid. I was just like, okay, whatever. And after that, I pretty much unsubbed from Tipster and stuff. I decided it was probably best if I just left the community alone.
Yeah.
And anyway, so around the same time I got unbanned the second, unbanned that one time, I also ended up getting unbanned from Triton server.
Right.
So anyway, after I got banned from Tipster server, I hung out in Triton server for a while.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in one night. I was sitting in the voice chat, chilling. Blade Chew and Lord Triton had gone off to the stage in Tipster's Discord.
Right.
And anyway, all of a sudden, while I'm playing a game and streaming it to no one, because I was in there by myself, because Lord Triton had gone and Blade Chew had gone off.
Yeah.
And anyway, Tipster shows up. I'm like, what the fuck? honestly, it scared the shit out of me. I'm not lying. My heart was beating fast, and I had like this adrenaline rush going on. I honestly was so shocked. I didn't know what to say or do.
Right.
And I'm
So
like, well, this is weird. And Tipster's like, what's weird about it? I like GTA San Andreas.
yeah.
And anyway, that's pretty much all he said. And come to find out, apparently him and THS had organized to try and attack me and or start blood sports with me in Triton's voice chat.
So it felt like I saw that screenshot, and it maybe felt like that he was trying to basically, yeah, have a Spurg Fest with you, have a little blood sports, have a little
Yeah, I
joke.
think I know why too. I've heard stories about Tipster, and apparently he doesn't like people he's gotten rid of being in servers with people he's affiliated with.
Okay, and he was in which server were you in again, just to make sure?
Triton server, Ravenhaven.
Okay. So THS says that's not what he wanted. That's not why he wanted an invite. He wanted blood sports. I told him you said no. Why he went in VC, I have no idea. That's on him. I told him in DMs I wouldn't do shit unless you gave the okay because it's your server. Now, did he partake in blood sports with you?
No, I think he was surprised I was being so calm about it and left. I'm not really sure what happened.
So what was what was the reason why he came? Like, why would he come into your this server again? Because were you like going off on Twitter or something or anything like that?
No, what happened was, you know how Lord Triton and Bladechew had joined the stage? They said I
Yeah.
was in their Discord in the voice chat, and all of a sudden Tipster leaves, and they didn't know where he went.
So and he came to initiate blood sports with you, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. So
Oh, it gets better too. By the
okay,
way,
go ahead.
that DM THS completely contradicts it on a YouTube comment and on Twitter. If you read the YouTube comment I screenshot underneath it, you'll see what I mean.
Triton, I asked you to clear up the lie you told at the end. Sorry, it's fucking up. At the end here about Tipster trying to start drama with Glitch, and a second lie that you told directly about me since you refuse to clear it up. Even this is a gay screenshot. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I hate the screenshot.
Sorry.
I asked you to clear up the lie. Blah blah blah. Blah. Clear up, even though I asked you to. I asked you in DMs one time and to talk to Glitch because I saw he was in your server the night you were talking about. I believe Glitch doesn't fully understand why he was banned because throughout, though even things you have told me, he believed it was Empress and I out to get him. While I do think that Glitch acts extremely inappropriate with people and believe after blah 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 blah. He was there to listen, not to start stuff. When you told me to back off, I told Tipster he left the VC in the server. That's what happened, and I never asked you about it after. You lied twice here and have spun what I told you into something I wasn't. That isn't okay. I'm not okay with being lied about. All right, so what you're saying is she told you Tipster wanted blood sports, and now what you're saying is she's trying to spin it that he just came in there to listen. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And the DMs don't lie. If you check it out, it completely contradicts what she said in the DMs to Triton.
Okay. Do you think maybe it was like just some way of misspeaking? Just like maybe he wanted blood sports, but then he kind of because he never said like, yo, fuck you, buddy. Hey, let's start some shit, bro. Hey, go fuck yourself, pal. You know, stuff like that, like or anything like that, or like why you flirting with the women in the Discord, huh? Did he ever try to tease you or anything in that voice chat?
Nope. I
Okay.
think it's because I was all calm and stuff. I honestly don't know what his deal was. And honestly, let's go on to the next part. Well, Triton finds out this. He goes ballistic.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, because he was upset that Tipster would use his server to try and do this kind of thing. It was the last straw in a long line of offenses Tipster had done.
I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you, Glitch. I run a stage where I do like spurred debates and stuff like that. I like to have fun. I think they're fun. I would enjoy having you come onto a stage to like debate Tipster or something. I think that would be fun. I think that would be
great
content. But so maybe that's what he was trying to do, like have a little blood sport with you, have a little hash it out or something. And you declined, and he accepted. And he accepted that, and kind of left you alone. What I'm trying to get to here is, where does this anger towards Empress come from? Where does this anger towards THS come from? And where does this I have a screenshot of, it's basically like an accusation, or it's a, now kindly tell yourself and your community to keep me out of your mouths because I will sue for defamation if you continue.
What?
Like, where does that come from?
Well, honestly, that was the final straw for me. Before, I was just disappointed with Tipster. I didn't actually hate the guy. But
Yeah.
the second he leaked voice chat with me, I was pissed because honestly, I had no idea I was being recorded and I did not consent to it.
Okay, so you were being recorded, but you
Yeah,
didn't
it was
say
another voice chat. I'll get into what that's about. There's another person that's kind of involved in this mess, right?
Okay.
Their names they used to go by Chibi Vixen on Tipster's Discord. Anyway, I'm good friends with them, right?
Yeah.
And they suffer from an endocrine illness, okay? Anyway, one time in chat they were talking about how they had to go take some aspirin. Well, anyway, Nico comes in and says, "I hope you OD." There's a screenshot of this floating around.
Okay.
And anyway, she didn't know how to report it, so I decided to take it to Triton because Triton was still a mod at the time.
Uh-huh.
Because this happened actually before Tipster came into the voice chat.
Right.
And anyway, I showed it to Triton. Triton said that's fucked up, and he goes and shows it to the mods. Anyway, I get a voice call from Tipster. And he friends me and whatever, on Discord. And basically, he chastises me and tells me that, why you got banned, right? That this actually shows that Tipster is a very manipulative person because of it almost sounds like he's interrogating me. The voice chat recording no longer exists as far as I'm aware. But yeah, a lot of the people that heard it said it almost sounded like he was interrogating me. Anyway, I told him that he was thinking that I wanted to start shit between his mods. That wasn't it at all. I just wanted to hold Nico accountable for his actions.
So you were already banned at this point, right?
Yeah.
So why do you care? Hold on. Why do you care about what's going on in the server now that you're banned? That's my thing. Like, why?
This happened before I was banned. I witnessed it.
The Nico thing?
Yeah.
So you're saying, okay, why is this guy not being held accountable?
Because it bothered my friend and I wanted to help them out. And they didn't know how to report it, so I sent it to Triton hoping he could get things figured out for me and maybe get Nico chastised for it at least,
Okay.
And anyway, Tipster comes in and says that it wasn't my business to report it and that Chibi should have came to him to do it. Kind of hard for people to come to you when you've got your DMs locked down.
Okay.
Well,
when did you ask for it to be reported? While you were still in the server?
No, I had been banned for a while, but my friend Chibi was saying that it bothered them a little, and I just wanted to report it.
Okay,
I wasn't
I gotta be honest with you. Like, at that point, you're out of the server. You're out of the server. I mean, I get that it bothered them, but Nico seems to make a lot of edgy jokes, and I'm sure he was warned or something like that. Dude, I've been in voice chats with Nico. He's kind of annoying. He talks a lot. So he can be funny at times, but he is kind of annoying. I mean, everyone kind of sees him as kind of annoying. And yeah, people are going to make edgy jokes in a Discord.
Yeah, I know it's an edgy joke, but the thing is, it bothered my friend, and I just wanted Tipster to maybe tell him not to do it anymore. Don't make jokes like that anymore.
Okay, and that's what you. Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's really all I wanted. Anyway, it that happened. I think that's the reason why he wanted to start blood sports with me. He was pissed off about that because he felt that I was trying to start shit between his moderators.
Okay, all right.
And
So where's the hatred for Empress come from? Because I've seen a screenshot of you saying something really awful about Empress, and I just want to make.
So
I don't want to go into the fucking details of it. I just want to I want to make that clear. I don't want to go into the details of what that screenshot says, but I'd like to hear why you have this hatred for Empress. Because from what I've seen, you went into her DMs. She politely said no, and then you started making jokes about her in the YouTube chat, and then where does it go from? Okay, she said no, she declined to
it's
all right.
because
Fuck
she
this.
won't let up about this situation. That's why. And she's trying to portray me as some kind of monster. Her and THS both, and Tipster.
So you're saying that she keeps bringing it up, continuously about you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, she made that Google document as some kind of gotcha on me.
Okay. Where do you see this going now? Do you see this to continue? What do you want out of this? Do you want this to stop going back and forth with him?
Yes, honestly, the problem with Empress is she misunderstands a lot of stuff I say.
Okay.
THS too. I wasn't actually speculating because honestly, she already publicly revealed it on the stream about what happened. She didn't actually say those words, but it was pretty obvious what she was talking about. Secondly, I actually during that post where I was, speculating or whatever, I actually felt bad for them because I figured that I wondered if that was maybe why they felt people like me were monsters or whatever.
Yeah.
Then Empress tries to spin it like that, and that was tries to spin it as I'm some kind of horrible person and I'm speculating on their, what and whatever. Mm, yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
anyway, we had spies in the server, as I'm sure you've heard from us. So because Empress was so obsessed with what I was saying, I decided to have a little bit of fun, and then I followed up with that statement. And unfortunately, because she's not exactly the brightest individual in the bunch, she misinterpreted what I said as me saying it never occurred. What I was actually saying, though, was if she didn't want it public, she shouldn't have said it, but it never occurred to her not to say it.
And so you said something horrible about her.
Well, the rest of the stuff was mostly because
Okay,
pent up.
can you meet me halfway and concede what you said was horrible about her?
Oh yeah, it was.
Okay. If you had a chance, would you apologize to her about it?
Only if she apologizes to me.
But if you had a chance, and it was kind of just a situation where it was like, all right, look, yeah, I'm sorry about what I said. Would you say that?
Yeah,
I'm not.
I would. I would totally apologize, but I would like an apology in return.
All right. Well, you probably won't get that. I'm just letting you know. But I appreciate you conceding that what you said was pretty bad. Again, there's vile jokes, there's horrible jokes. I'm all about edgy jokes. I'm all about this.
Honestly, we were making fun of her because of how she misinterpreted what I was saying.
Okay.
And the reason why I even posted that is because I knew a spy was watching. And I just decided, hey, let's have some fun here.
So what you're saying is you said it because you know it was going to get back to her.
Yes.
So that's pretty malicious. Would you agree? You wanted to hurt her feelings.
Yeah. In hindsight, it was, but at the same time, if they don't want to read what we say, don't spy on us.
Yeah. All right. One last question I have for you, and then I'm gonna let you have a final statement. What's up with the shirt thing? I kind of defended you last week because they were saying
the Pac-Man shirt.
Yeah. Well, no, you took your picture with your shirt off. With the shirt off.
Oh yeah, that was. Well, you see, I made that picture for my ex because she kind of liked bare-chested men. Anyway, because I thought it was funny, I decided it'd be fun to post it in the main chat on the Tipsters Discord. Honestly, AP thought it was pretty funny, and a couple of others thought it was funny. Others, though, found it kind of disturbing.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the pictures in the thing. You really want to see it.
Yeah, I've seen the picture. Seen the picture a couple times. Not a fan.
I agree.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
But
I don't see the problem with being shirtless because Rich from Review Tech USA takes his shirt off all the time.
Yeah, and again, like a guy having the shirt off I don't see a big deal. Like I get there's minors, but I mean, you said something about look how my titties are so voluptuous, right?
Oh no, that was actually AP that called them voluptuous.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, I mean, like it's like I could see where they're coming from, but again, I feel like that joke was
I don't see where they're coming from.
Okay.
It's a guy with man titties, and he's calling them voluptuous. Like, there's nothing less sexualized than that. It is clearly meant to be taken as a joke.
I think it's pretty sexist that guys can take pictures with their shirt off, but women can't. All right.
Ladies. Yeah, ladies, stop posting.
I agree.
No.
I agree.
Beaver's on Discord. Get in there. I'll rate.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that
but the voluptuous thing was indeed AP that said that. I did make a remark about how I took risperidol when I was younger, and one of the side effects is that men develop female breasts.
Yeah, man titties.
So, yeah.
So
I had them when I was skinny too.
Yeah, right. I'm reading over some questions. Reading over some questions Empress sent me. And there's some that I don't really want to go into because it goes into stuff that I just don't think we should talk about on this episode because this is a funny podcast and I don't want to like go into dark stuff. But when you knew you were blocked, why did you try to keep talking to me in both Tipster's Discord and his live chats?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of an answer to that. Honestly, it wasn't even me trying to flirt with her or anything. I was, just talking to them. I didn't have any problem with them, personally, at the time. It's only later on that I started having problems with them. Because clearly they didn't like me.
Cool. Have you ever had lesbian sex fantasies?
Oh, is this about the
what? What
about
the
Empress sent me.
Great question.
Yeah,
Empress.
I made a joke about Empress and THS
nothing wrong with that.
lesbian couple, and I was shipping them in chat as a joke because of how much THS protects Empress.
Can I ask you this? Hold on, I'm getting echo. Beavers. Can I ask you this, Glisp? How many female DMs have you jumped into? Like, if you were to give me a ballpark.
Like,
on
are you
Discord,
talking about your server?
On Discord in general. Like, how many female DMs?
Well, I don't really jump into women's DMs that much, honestly. Only if I want to make friends with them or something, I have a few female friends on Discord. It's not like I'm completely without them,
Right. Are you aware that I talked about this on last week's episode? I don't know if y'all caught it or not. Are you aware that you were being catfished at one point?
Oh, is this a spoopy gal thing?
I have no idea about what it is. I just know that you were being catfished at one point. Was someone trying to get into your server?
Yeah,
right?
I think I know who you're talking about. Their name's Spoopy Gal, and they were messing around with me, honestly. And I kind of, you see, I have a girlfriend now, and
Oh,
honestly, I
congratulations.
was kind of sus of them because of the questions they were asking. They were trying to get into the private Tipster channel, and they were really just they were getting overly sexual.
You hear that, incels? He has a girlfriend. Catch up.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, what's your
Congratulations.
excuse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I even
congratulations.
told them I had a girlfriend, and they kept going.
So, all right.
Man's out here with
I
man titties
said
so
I
he
would.
can get a
Hey,
girl.
I'm fine. I said, hey, I'm fine being friends with you. Yeah, I sent them a picture of my man titties. That I didn't think that was all that sexual,
All right.
honestly. But
All right.
Would you use that as?
Hold on. I want to tie this into a little bow. Toxic, go ahead first.
No, I was gonna say, would you ever like send those pictures as like a pickup line, but as a picture instead?
no, what do you think I
No.
am?
I
Some
was just
kind of
asking.
monster or something?
No, I'm just asking.
Honestly,
I don't know. Just to tie this into a bow, would you? Now we tried to get you guys on to do a debate last week. I was told that you guys didn't want to do it, so you don't want to like debate, talk to Empress in a voice chat. You don't want to talk to anyone, any of those.
honestly, I'm gonna be frank with you. They'd probably destroy me because I am not a good debater. I'm a
Okay.
lover, not a fighter.
Okay.
What
All
about?
right. There was a screenshot I saw of you saying I'm going after THS next, of something like that. THS has told me she's done with this. She's out. She's tapping out. She's out. I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. Are you still gonna go after THS? Like,
Not anymore. No, it
okay.
kind of died down after the stupid crap went down. Honestly,
All right. So what you're saying is you want to back away from this, and if they're willing to back away from this, all can be backed away from. Does that make sense?
yes.
Okay. All right. All right. So I think we got somewhere. Glisp, thank you for. I'm gonna mute you now. But if you have anything else you want to say, just DM me. All right.
Hold on.
Who's next?
Before you bring in anybody else, right?
Okay.
I think it's going to be more constructive if we like make our comments as we go through the people.
Okay.
As somebody who doesn't know much about the situation, I do think that one screenshot where THS is speaking to Triton about the whole thing that happened in Discord with Glitch.
Yeah.
I do think that's pretty disingenuous, right? Like being fair.
Okay.
To be like, she says he wanted the invite so that he could do blood sports, right? And I
Right.
said I wouldn't be involved with it. No, but you still sent him the invite to the server,
Here's the thing. For all we know, there's more.
knowing what his intention was.
But what I just want to say, I'm going to stick up for THS here. For all we know, there's more context to that conversation. For all we know, she meant something different when she said that than what she said before. Like there could be other things, and I just don't want to get into this pattern where like, oh, they said stuff about us, so now they get to come on, and now they've said something about this, so now we got to do another podcast where we bring them back on. And like, this is what I'll say. If anyone has issues with what's going on right now, I will not have you on unless both sides want to debate each other. Like this
I
is the
agree.
last of the tipster drama, unless something new pops up. All right, but I
Yeah.
do want to make it clear, Beavers. I filled Beavers in of the situation. He wasn't on the show last week, so he doesn't really know what's going on. He's just kind of hearing this for the first time. Toxic, you got anything?
I'll just agree, like, with what you just said. This is basically the end after this one, and unless everyone wants to come on.
Right. All right. So I believe.
All I was just saying with that is, people can go and watch the previous episode to get the context that they need for whatever I'm saying. But I'm just saying, on the surface value, when you are presented these things, it does seem like a pretty shitty excuse.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna move on to Lord Triton next. All right, Triton. something I want to go in with you first is you were on last week's episode accused of either having a dox, saying a dox in a voice chat, saying a dox in a DM. You went on Bunk Stream and Moogle confronted you about it, in which you were able to basically ask, where's the proof? And there was no proof given. And then it was concluded that it was someone else that said the docs or something of that nature. It was not you, correct?
So it was not me. So gotta tell you like what happened. So this person had him on Snapchat. It was talking to Ghosty on Snapchat, and then she got his information somehow. She's like, "Hey, I got his information. He lives near, like saying like a bunch of restaurants he lives nearby." And I'm like, "Don't do it. You're gonna get banned." And then Moogle's stupid ass decides to turn that into me threatening to dox him in DMs when that never happened.
Okay. And I want to make it clear, I saw that all unfold, and I literally said, like, hey, you got a W there, right? Yeah. So
like Moogle literally was like, "Oh, you doxed him." I'm like, "Where's the proof?" Because I told that person not to, and he kept on saying, "Oh, you still allowed it." I'm like, "How did I allow it when I disavowed it?"
So I want to make I do want to ask, like, this person, I don't want to say their name, I don't know who they are, I don't want to know who they are, but wouldn't that be a ban right there if they're threatening to, they're talking about doxing someone? Wouldn't that be like, all right, dude, you gotta go?
They're just saying they have it, and I'm like, "You're not gonna dox." They're like, they said they're not gonna dox, and if they do dox, they would be perma banned instantly, no questions asked.
Yeah, I will say it's probably best to like back away from stuff like that, but regardless, it's your server, whatever. All right, so I have a few questions for you, Triton. Not a lot. I just wanted to make sure I cleared that up for you. Let me see. Let's see here. Why did you leave as moderator?
Okay, so it's because of a lot of things, because of Tipster, trying to Bloodsport glitch and all of that, but it's just I saw this whole like Tipster downfall thing coming, and I'm like, well, I need to get out of here before it just comes crumbling down because like I just see like Tipster is acting weird to me, and I'm like, okay, this dude's acting weird. I should go ahead and probably dip before things get bad. And right when I left, that's when things started getting bad on his end, where he deleted his Discord, and now everyone's calling him out. Now he's like leaving Twitter, and like there's just a bunch of stuff going on in the fan server. So I'm like, I need to get out of here before all this stuff happens. And I got out the right time.
Okay. So when you leave, right, and then all the glitch stuff goes on, why? I was told at one point you were talking shit about glitch, like while you were still moderating. So why are you sticking up for glitch now?
Okay, because this was before I got to know him, because I barely knew the dude. I just heard their side. I didn't really hear his side. I just heard my opinions changed on Glitch, because I used to, like Glitch can tell you, I used to not really like him. I used to think he was like a little crybaby who just flirts with people. But then I got to know him. I'm like, wait a minute, this dude's not that bad. And they're just going after this dude, but this dude can actually change his behavior, and I think they were being too mean to him. So that's why me and Blade Chew, changed our opinions on him, because me and my mods didn't like Glitch either, but then we started talking to him, getting to know him. That's when our opinions changed on him. That's why my opinion changed, because I got to know him more.
Okay. So you've been kind of going, back and forth with Tipster for a while. Recently, during his last stream, you were in his chat. Do you ever see yourself dropping this with Tipster? Like,
there's, if he would just stop with the whole like people coming into my Discord thing, cause like that Nintendo mail person and the other people from his server keep going into my server, and then when they leave, somehow he gets screenshots.
Yeah.
And he keeps on like name dropping my friends as well, like AP, Lady Mirravin keeps name dropping people in my Discord. So it's like, as long as he leaves us alone, I'll leave him alone. But until then, I don't know if I'll drop it, because like he needs to like drop it as well.
Okay. All right. Because all right. So I've seen some evidence. You have like a private Discord channel. Is your Discord a gay op?
It's not really like a gay op thing. Like, yeah, I said it's tips to missions. Yeah, and that was a little cringy, but it's not really tips to missions. We just have info there so we can put like all the screenshots there. so I can
Okay.
have it for like my video or something. I'm not trying to like actually go after a server or delete a server or like flag them. No, I just have that channel there so I can keep all the screenshots I need laid into this drama. So I can pull them out. Just in case I'm on podcasts like this or my video. So that way I have a place to put it. 'Cause, my phone like has too much stuff on it. So I'm like, I just need to put this in a Discord channel.
Yeah. Are you planning on making another video on Tipster?
Uh, Probably not unless he does like a stream on me or he talks about me on his Twitter. But I'm not planning on making another video on him
Which
unless
Twitter's
he
gone.
makes unless something else happens.
So for you, this is over, right? What I'm hearing for
Yeah.
you is you technically want a ceasefire, right? You want them to stop, we'll stop. Is that what
Yeah,
I'm hearing?
that's how it. Yeah, that's how it's always been. I made my second video because I saw stuff with Tipster, but like now it's like I've already made 2 videos. What's the point of making more videos? I don't want to. Even though he says I'm obsessed, but it's like, bro, I'm not trying to be obsessed. All I want to do is just y'all leave me and my people alone, and I'll leave y'all alone. It's just that simple.
Okay. Toxic, did you have anything?
Yeah, what do you think about Glisp's picture? His shirtless picture.
I mean, it was fine, I guess. I really don't like comment on dudes' appearances because I'm not gay.
That's
Do
fair.
you think Glisp should have been banned when he was banned?
The first time for like flirting with people and yeah, but the second time, no. Because like the first time he even admitted what he did was wrong. And then the second time they're trying to say he did it again. But what really happened was he said some joke on stream and then THA spanned him. That's what happened. The second time. The first time was because he was flirting with Empress and stuff.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to say, Triton?
Well, just one more thing is people trying to say, "Oh, I'm obsessed," and "Oh, I have a hate bone for Tipster." I used to like the dude, but just because I call him out doesn't mean I'm obsessed or doesn't mean I'm trying to cancel deplatform. Because I had so many people saying, "Oh, you're trying to deplatform Tipster." It's like, no, all I try to do is just call him out. How come he can do that, but when I do that, I'm somehow a bad guy and I'm somehow a doxer. And also, one thing I want to mention too, it's like Tipster's trying to been hiding this, but like when I went to that live chat, there was some dude in there calling me a child predator, and he didn't say nothing. He didn't
Okay.
tell that dude to stop. He just
I
let
know
that
who
happen.
I know who that guy was. He's kind of a troll. He's kind of funny. I don't think he meant, he wasn't being serious or anything like that. I think he was just kind of memeing on you. He
I
says
don't
shitty things
know.
about people. It was Jay. It was
Well,
fucking
still, Tipster should have at least said, "Hey, he's not a child predator," but he just let that on that stream
yeah.
because like Tipster always says, "Hey, don't let people say stuff about me or Empress or none of that." But then he lets that on his channel. It's like, so why you get mad at me for what Glitch said, but yet you let someone say that worse? And also, one thing I want to address is Tips in the mod chat. We was in the mod VC. Tipster had the balls to compare Glitch to XL. He's like, "Oh, Glitch is going to be the next XL." And that's what really killed it for me.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
like Tipster and his mods, they even said, "Oh, Glitch is going to be the next XL." Don't tell him I said that because this is going to be twisted to me calling him pedo
Are
and
you
stuff.
saying Zell or what are you saying?
I think he's trying to say Zell.
XL, like the person that groomed Tomato Man.
Zell.
XELL. Okay. Yeah.
Zell.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So that's my advice for you, Triton. And I've never really had a bad interaction. I think you should just move on, start making commentary videos and stuff, or do whatever you want to
Yeah,
do.
like that's what I did with the whole Augie thing, and then like I was just talking about like Augie and Mr. Go on Bunk stream, and then Moogle just comes in with the Tipster thing. So it's like, how is it my fault when he comes into that stream and brings up Tipster thing when I was talking about something else completely different?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: that whole bunk stream was an L for you until that moment where you got a W. So congratulations on that. Just keep doing just start making videos. I personally, my advice is to just back away from this Discord bullshit. You got your whole life ahead of you. Stop getting wrapped up in this Tipster drama. Just move on, man. That's my advice. But I want to thank you for coming on, man. I'm about to mute you again, but thank you,
All
sir.
right.
Yeah, man.
You're welcome.
All right.
I want to say a couple things before we go to the next one.
Okay.
If whoever was calling him a child predator thing it's true, big if, that is kind of messed up. like as a like kind of weird double standard thing, I guess. If that's true.
Well, I will say that I know the person who
Okay,
said it
well,
in the comments is
I don't
a
care
troll.
who it is. It's
I
weird.
DM'd you who it was as a
I
troll,
know.
but okay.
Also, the other thing is, personally, I would get rid of that channel in your Discord. Like, I know people have like weird stuff like that. Like, there's a ton of people who have like folders and folders on different people. But I don't know, just having that is weird enough on its own, but then to have it in like a Discord server, I don't know.
Okay. Beavers.
I disagree with Toxic. I think it's okay to keep channels just to, like, especially if you're creating content or you go on streams a lot.
Yeah, but you don't think it's weird?
No, not really. It would be like if I were in the commentary community and I had a folder on fuck it, Tommy C, right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Where I'm just collecting all the shit that Tommy C's done that I think is cringy or something for that day when I can make a video. Like,
Well, yeah, like that's what I
yeah,
said. People have folders on people all the time, but like at least
yeah.
change the name. Like Tipster Missions is kind of it's weird.
I don't know. It's just I mean, I don't know. Can everybody see this channel? Is it
Well,
available to everybody? Like, there's a lot of things that context
I don't think it
matters.
is. I don't think it is available because people were trying to get to it somehow, getting like closer to them to get to see what's in the channel. I think personally, Triton side, bit spurgy, Tipster side, also a bunch of spurgs on that side as well. So what
yeah,
they're doing is they're having like this little spurg war,
Spurg War.
Spurg World
Hell
War
yeah.
One, just going at each other. And I think there needs to be, even though it's gay, a ceasefire and just kind of like move on because Tipster wants to retire from commentary, and we should let him.
He wants to retire, but he's back every week.
Well, he
Well,
deleted his
he's not
Twitter,
back in
so
commentary though. That's the point.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that
All right,
man needs to sort his life out.
all right. Well, that's another discussion for another day.
Yeah.
We got AP. This is kind of like this is kind of the main event here. She's been talked about a lot.
Great.
She wants to say her piece. I got questions for her. I want to talk to her. AP, are you there? Talk
You hear
again?
me? You hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Okay. AP, I just wanted to start this off really quickly with a couple questions. How close were you with Tipster?
I think we both considered each other really good friends.
Okay.
Like really close.
You said y'all met in November of 2021
Yes.
on TikTok?
Yes.
Okay. And it was just like he saw your TikToks and you guys started talking?
No, I had been a fan of his for a while. I had watched him since his Illuminati coverage, and
Okay.
then I saw him on a stream. He was saying that he was going to branch out and make a TikTok, so I added him to
Okay.
mine, and yeah.
Okay. So you were a fan of Tipster before. Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
So you guys start talking, all this stuff's happening and stuff like that. In your opinion, do you think, because I'm going by the DMs I saw, in your opinion, do you think he ever tried to go further than harmless flirting?
I'll say no.
Okay.
Be honest at this point, because I was really pissed off whenever I dropped all that stuff.
Okay.
I knew it would look bad on him. I knew it would look cringe on him. I wanted to get
Right.
back because of all of the, the AP overdose, the people saying that they needed to call CPS on me, all of this, like being called all of these awful friggin' names for like a whole month straight.
Okay.
I was just pissed off, man.
Okay. Was that going on in the Discord?
Which one?
All the AP overdose, call CPS, stuff like that.
I quietly left the fan server of my own accord kind of before it could.
Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I'm asking, where were they saying this stuff at? On Twitter? Like what?
Oh, and all the streams, all of those streams, like the Augie and the all of the
Okay.
coverage that you saw, like the Spurg Stomper or whatever. Yeah, I
Yeah.
sat and watched all of those for some reason.
Now, were they saying it on stream or the chat saying?
Yeah, but both.
Oh, both. Okay. Well, I mean, some people say bad stuff. I'll be honest with you. I said something kind of bad towards you on Tipster on Augie's stream, Turn the Don't Jangles. Be honest, I made fun of your eyebrows. Look, I got a missing leg. I like to go back and forth. Like,
Wow,
I didn't think
Matt.
it was that bad, but I'll own up. Yeah, I made fun of your eyebrows and stuff. People make shitty jokes all
They're
the time.
bad. They're fucking bad. But
Yeah.
clown on me better than that. You gotta make me laugh when you clown
Okay.
on me, man.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
Matt, do
enough.
better.
Yeah. Why did you, going into the Bo Blacks thing, why did you defend Tipster so much against Bo Blacks? I saw the tweet with Bo Blacks. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Why'd you jump in so hard with against Bo Blacks in that back and forth on Twitter?
That's just my nature. We had been talking privately leading up to that in DMs, and it came across like his feelings were really hurt, and that's just the kind of friend that I am. Like I'd jump, and unfortunately, I'm pretty certain we had done a drinking stream, or he had done a drinking stream, and then a town hall.
Okay.
And so I sat here and I was lit. It was one of those where I stood up and was like, oh shit. So yeah, that I was
Okay.
just I was off my rocker that night, dude.
So you were whenever you joined, you were like intoxicated by something.
Yeah, I was drunk. I was drunker
Okay,
than
yeah,
hell.
that's what I was. Whenever I rewatched it the other day, I kind of got that idea.
I can't. I haven't watched it. I can't
Yeah,
watch it. The clips that I've heard of it is just ugh.
yeah. I've seen like through the drama that came out of it that you keep saying that you didn't know it was live, but you did hear him say that it was live like a minute after you joined, right?
Well, yeah, but I'd already committed at that point, and that was dumb.
So what you're saying is you should have left, but you were too drunk to
Yeah,
like. You were
I was
just
also
too
too drunk
stoked.
to figure out how, if we're being completely honest, because I didn't.
So you were that drunk. You were that drunk to figure out how.
I
So
I'm new to Discord as well, or pretty
so
new to it.
so what you said, Tipster made the call, deleting the Discord was probably the best idea to get you out of there, right?
No, I mean, couldn't he have just kicked me from it? Because
Yes.
I
Yes.
actually
No.
I was told
Fair.
that I was kicked from the server and that he stayed on the stream after I was gone, and like everyone was clowning on me, but I didn't know
I
about that
don't
because
think that. I don't think so. I haven't rewatched it, but I think once that, because he deletes the whole Discord while you're there, so it kicks everybody. It kicks Tipster, Bo Blacks, and you and Augie. So now
Okay.
Bo Blacks is all alone. Augie comes back on. I don't know if Tipster, like, that stream goes on for a while. I don't know if Tipster comes back on, but Augie and Bo Blacks definitely made fun of me, but I don't know if Tipster came back on and did
Yeah.
it. But
The one I didn't even know Augie was on that until recently as well,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, well, I think he talked to you a couple times. I don't know.
Yeah, no, dude, that's how fucking lit I was, to be
Yeah,
completely honest. Like, it was a bad night.
yeah,
I was like, I'm gonna defend my friend. Fuck
right.
y'all.
Oh yeah.
And I went full head on into that one.
Yeah,
I never said that it was all Tipster's fault. I was
yeah.
pissed off that he turned around, flipped around, and started like just saying that it was my fault the entire time.
When
That was it was the lying that pissed me off.
well, did you ever say anything like, "Yo, you need to drop these friends," like, or "You
No,
need to drop
no,
Bo
I did not.
Blacks,"
No,
like,
I heard where he said that, and no, I did not.
okay,
That set me off. That was during the Dojangle stream right before I dropped the screenshots, right? Where he said that, I believe.
yeah. I'm actually gonna get to that in a second. But I did want to ask. So did Tipster talk to you before you went on Bo Blacks' stream? Was he like, "Yo, I don't really care about this" or anything, or was there any, like, do you remember if he was like encouraging it, or did he just like, "Yo, you want to talk to Bo Blacks? Here's the voice chat." Like,
Okay, hold on. I came prepared. But yeah, it was both kind of, because he did try to be like, no, okay, never mind. It's fine. Because once the Twitter fight started, I was like, oh fuck. Like I didn't know who Bo Blacks was. I had
okay,
no idea. I didn't know who I was messing with, or I would have
right.
never popped off.
So
Because that's
were you just segregated to Tipster? Because you said you were a fan
Yeah.
of Tipster, so you didn't know who
Yeah.
Boblax or Augie or any of those guys were?
Nope. Not until that
Okay.
happened. I did
Okay.
not.
Okay.
I watched Cinnamon Toast Ken and Pewds. That's about it.
So, because the main thing was like, I think the voice chat you guys were in was called like live on air or something like that. Did you notice you were in live on air when you were in the voice chat with Boblax?
I probably couldn't even notice my damn desk in front of me.
Okay.
But
Fair
you
enough.
noticed enough to click on to join, right?
No, I didn't. I didn't join anything.
Well, how'd
I
you
don't
get?
think.
How did
How'd
you
you
get
how'd you
into?
get into the voice chat?
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait. He said. Okay.
All
And
right.
our private server at that point was called No Spurgs. So when I said No Spurgs, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I have come to realize that I think me and him did have a miscommunication there.
Okay.
And you know, I do feel bad about how messed up this all got.
Right.
But
Okay.
I don't know, I kind of took the worst hit because you know, I haven't gone a week without being called a stupid alcoholic whore that needs to lose her kids and for some
Okay.
reason has 9 kids somehow.
So you don't have you don't have 9 kids.
No, sir, I have 13 actually with 5
Yeah.
baby daddies.
Jesus.
Duh.
You're joking, right? Or
Yes.
okay.
Jesus, Matt.
Holy
Way
shit,
to feed
dude.
No,
into it.
I'm just kidding. It's for the bit. Yeah. That's funny though. I'm not gonna. But I'm not
I
gonna ask.
personally want to see a vagina that has birthed 13
Okay.
children.
Okay, Beavers, calm
Okay.
down.
This is an open advertisement. If there's anybody in the community, please send me your vagina if you have had.
Beavers,
13
Jesus
children.
Christ, dude. All right.
Nice.
I have
So-
a question.
Go
Or do
ahead.
you have anything with that, Matt? The Boblax thing?
Well, I think I already asked. Yeah, I was gonna move on to something else.
Okay. Can you give me the full? Because I saw this clip and I want the full context to it of you dropping everyone's favorite slur.
Oh god. I knew this was gonna come out. What about it?
Just like, how did that happen? How did it like come out?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I straight up did. And you know, Tomato Man wants to think that he's special enough for me to call him the N-word, but I didn't. I genuinely was walking back from the bathroom, looked down, I was mad that my Taco Bell got canceled by DoorDash. And
Okay.
yeah. I don't know why the fuck I said that.
That
I
was the
really
first
don't.
word that came to your head.
Oh, that was
and
fucking.
no, I don't. I never fucking talk like that. That's a
No,
whole
I'm
nother thing. Okay. Well, no, I'm getting worked up, so I'm like, because I don't actually talk like that.
Okay.
It's really disgusting, honestly, what I said. And again, I apologize to anyone that may have hurt and offended, including my own dad, because he would be very disappointed.
And for the record, your dad is black?
Yep.
Well, doesn't that give you the pass then?
Well, Matt, I don't. What?
No, I'm white. But that.
Oh,
You know, that's
you're not
he's
you're
been
not.
my dad. No, yeah, he stepped
Oh,
in
gotcha.
when I was a baby. Yeah,
feel
when
like that's
like
just
before
gonna
I
be the
became
pass.
sentient, he's been my
Okay.
dad.
You still have the pass.
Yeah.
You're just
I
playing. You're
don't
playing
know.
the game
I
wrong.
don't want to encourage that.
You're
Not with a
playing-
hard
listen,
R though.
listen.
Not like that.
You're playing the game wrong, sister. You're
Yeah,
playing it wrong.
yeah.
Why
I
not?
shit the bed on that
given-
one.
You were given a golden opportunity.
Shit
Run
all
with
over
it.
it, man.
We're not
Okay.
shaming.
Run
We're
with
just
it.
asking why.
All right. I wanted to move on. So all right. So you and Tipster talk it out after the Bo Black stuff. Everything's okay. What made you turn on Tip? Like, what was the situation where you guys are now fighting? What happened there?
Shoot. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now. I just blanked on exactly what.
Did you? Okay. Well, maybe I can help. Did
Yeah.
you start talking to these guys? Glitch, Triton, Mirravin, were you talking to these guys in the server yet?
Me
is that
and
what?
Lady Mirror had been friends, actually, as long as me and Tipster had, just
Right.
about, because we would end up on the streams like playing Cards Against Humanity until like 5 in the morning when we couldn't sleep.
Right.
And so me and her were already friends.
Okay.
Glitch, I didn't have a problem with. I never had a problem with him after he got kicked out of the server.
Okay.
I started getting weird when I saw how Triton was banned, because I was on the other side of that at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that was what made me kind of start watching my ass and heeding what another mod had told me privately, and kind of
Yeah.
like maybe put a little more stock in that.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
I just talked myself in a circle. Sorry. What?
yeah, no. So you guys are now going not liking each other, kind of going back and forth. He goes on the Dojangles debate, and then you drop the DMs. Like what? What?
Oh,
What?
no.
What?
No, there was several. We missed a couple chapters because
Okay.
he went on another stream. He messaged into someone's stream while
Okay.
they were live, and they laid into me. And
Okay.
whatever he said to them was a lie.
All right.
What the hell was it? I think that might have been when he said that I tried to tell Bo Blacks not to be friends with him,
Okay.
or tried to tell him not to be friends with Bo Blacks,
Okay.
which didn't happen. I actually I told him that I'll step away because obviously everyone else doesn't like me. It's cool. If it has to be like that, it'll be like that. I'll just hit the road, make it easy.
All right.
And not like in a like feel bad for me like pity party kind of way either. I was just like, all right, if it's not serving us to be friends, then I'll walk away.
Okay. So then so you were ready to walk away, and what you're saying is he's still talking shit. Then he goes on to the Dojangles debate, and you're saying he talks shit about you, and you decided it's now the time to drop the DMs.
Well, it was also a buildup of all those things that I mentioned, because
No worries.
everyone continued to say all of those really messed up things, like the addiction stuff, AP overdose, that I'm a crack core e-whore, which I am not a friggin' e-whore. I never was.
Yeah.
I thought that was just
And-
a silly meme.
Can confirm I asked her for titty. She did not provide titty.
That's
Okay, you fucking weirdo.
yeah. Stop being weird to the guest viewers.
Oh god! So you guys have your own glitch.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, no.
yeah, sure.
No.
No, I don't.
No, it's too late.
All right. So
But no, it was the fact that he wouldn't stand up for me at one point, and say anything. He cut ties with me publicly. He unmodded me on YouTube, on the streams, the day after the Bo Blacks thing. Everybody, like THS, Tomato Man, especially Tomato Man, they all continued with the shitting on me.
yeah.
And he would only interact with me through DMs after that point. Like it was obvious to me he wouldn't talk to me publicly, and that hurt my feelings like really bad. I felt like some kind of leper. So yeah, I just that was building in me, and I probably should have handled that better,
Right.
but I didn't.
And so you lashed out and you dropped them DMs, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I did. I got mad as hell.
When you dropped the DMs, there was someone who tweeted this out. I don't want to go into the whole context of the situation, but there was like it seems like some stuff was clipped out that kind of added more context into the DM. Did you purposely do that?
No, I purposely cut out her personal information, like that was right under that.
Okay. Was it when you released that DM, was it your attempt to make him look like
No, and you know what? I'll tell you what. That wasn't even in there when I first put those up.
okay.
It was someone else that was like, drop him, drop him, drop him, and I was like, fuck it, why not? Just being petty, basically.
Okay.
knowing that it would hit Twitter and look like it did, and yeah.
About the DMs, was there ever any private conversations about his wife at all?
I mean, to an extent, but I don't really want to,
Okay.
talk
Like,
about it too much. Why is that? Or I assume you have a follow up to that.
well, I was going to ask what the context of those conversations was, but if you don't want to answer, that's fine. That's
Well,
perfect.
it was usually pretty good, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
they always talked about families and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Yeah. So what you're
Like
saying is most of these conversations were very pleasant. You don't see Tipster as a creep. Is that what you're saying?
Um, I think he can be I think he can be a creep sometimes. I do. Um,
Okay.
but not creep. What am I trying to say? I think he knows that he has like a platform, and he has that like teddy bear exterior going on,
Okay.
and like I just he knows that he can like kind of slide in that way.
Okay. But so like, he was obviously, you know, I had female friends that I flirt with, but it doesn't cross that line. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Did anything cross the line? Like you're saying, nothing really crossed the line. So it was more flirtatious. And in my opinion, if the wife doesn't have issues with it, then it's none of my business really. But was there anything that crossed the line? Because you said something about Chernobyl, right? Like something's like you described something as Chernobyl. What was that all
Yeah,
about?
that's nothing. That's nothing.
Nothing.
But yeah, well, no, I'm just never ever gonna
Okay.
breach that. Yeah, that's absolutely, yeah, no.
All right. Fair
But what I
enough.
wanted to say is, A, I haven't spoken to his wife ever, and B, I say that he didn't cross lines because he technically didn't. I
Okay.
did get uncomfortable sometimes,
Okay.
but I tend to stick to like what's fact instead of how I feel.
Right.
I don't know, like that's just how I am.
Okay.
So he didn't technically like yeah, he didn't actually do anything too far. Um I just
Okay.
sometimes it would make me uncomfortable when he was messaging
Uh,
me at like 2 in the morning. I'm like, "Oh god, is this going to get weird?" It didn't though.
again, I asked THS, Empress, and Kitten to send me questions. THS is done with it. Kitten didn't really send me anything, and Empress is really the only one who sent me stuff. Do you mind if I go down asking these questions?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Keep in mind, these are not my questions. These are Empress. If you weren't so comfortable with Tipster, then why did you instigate Glitch to do some flirty shit in general chat and live chat?
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Again, I don't know the context of these. If you weren't so comfortable with Tipster, why did you instigate Glitch to do some flirty shit in general chat and live chat? I don't.
That's
That
a
doesn't.
reach. That's
Okay.
like I that yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like a straw man right there, but
Did you ever at one point try and like push them to like talk more or anything like that?
no. You no. I was screwing with Glitch because he was being horny on main that day, and I was just messing with him. The day that he took the like shirtless picture or whatever, I was like, "Yeah, show us your tits," and yeah,
Yeah.
that was a
Uh,
completely different thing. I was like, do it."
was there ever like did you ever try to brush off what Glitch was doing and saying like after Empress said it wasn't okay? Did you ever try to be like, nah, it's fine or anything like that?
Well, like I literally just said a second ago about how I felt uncomfortable, but it wasn't actually out of
Yeah.
line.
Okay.
I see that as the exact same way because I have seen the conversations, and my boy Glitch, he's cringe. He's cringy. He's not good at talking to the ladies,
Okay.
but I don't think I never saw him as creepy.
When you dropped the screenshots, was your attempt to hurt Tipster, like maybe his reputation, uh,
I wanted to hurt
maybe
him back as bad as I was hurting.
say that again?
I wanted to hurt him back as bad as I was hurting from all the things people were saying, and we did ask him. Lady had wrote him in my stead because I would have been too angry to do so.
Okay.
Because I did let it build up, and I shouldn't have done that, and I realized that.
Is that why some of the pictures or screenshots were out of context?
What do you mean?
Weren't, Matt, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't whenever he said like that girl looks hot or whatever, that, and you said it was a 16-year-old, wasn't that like taken in a weird, like the screenshot
Yeah,
cropped in a weird way?
It was cropped in a weird way. Yeah, people were saying it was like out of context, or like there was context in there. I think AP already answered that though.
Oh, sorry, I zoned out.
Yeah, I had cropped it shorter because I didn't want anything about her revealed, like her personal information.
All right. Well, was that just like the quickest way? Because you probably could have like blurred it out or something like that, but you just wanted to just get it all out of there.
That specific one?
Yeah.
Like I said, I wasn't actually going to add that one. Someone got me riled up when I was already pissed off. Because I woke up and listened to that Dojangles stream, and I was mad as hell that I got brought up. And the end of that again. And he said something.
Is that someone in this voice chat right now with us by any chance?
Dojangles?
Huh? No. You said someone got you riled up.
Oh no.
Okay, no. Gotcha. All right. So, are you still making TikToks poking fun at Tipster, or why are you still making TikToks?
Well, I made it. First of all, it's my fucking TikTok. All of these, all y'all got to keep making your videos, on me, the Spurg alerts and all of that.
Okay.
And my TikTok is my place. That is, I can do what I want. And then the other thing that got me back to making those, actually, when I was about to go off of making them, was his sister coming and leaving comments on my videos, and then going back and deleting them, then blocking me, then unblocking me. So I went and blocked her. And that was, I believe, Friday.
All right. Triton. Toxic, you got anything else?
What the fuck? No, I asked all my questions.
Beavers? No?
No, he doesn't have any questions. Let's move on.
I'm playing with Bangles.
All right.
So,
AP9k, do you have anything else you want to add? Like to end it off?
Any messages?
To round it off, I want to say that, I am sorry that this all escalated. Me and Tipster both fucked up as friends. We both let each other down and hurt each other. And it didn't have to go like that. So I am sorry.
Okay. Could you see yourself ever talking to Tipster again, or like trying to have a conversation with the guy?
Oh yeah, fuck the rest of them.
Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, AP. Hey, thanks for coming on and telling your side. Appreciate you coming on. I think people have had valid criticisms of you, but I mean, I think you did a good job saying what you needed to say, and I appreciate you guys coming on and telling your side of the story. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for being unbiased and funny.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
I try. All right, take
she wasn't talking to you, Matt. She was talking to me.
Yeah. All right, I got her
He
muted.
was clearly talking to me.
Shut up, you thirsty bitch.
I feel like Beavers, you're going to get me some DMs next. Like, I think that's what's going to happen.
What's wrong with this fucking co-host? Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hello.
There we go. All right,
Hi.
Lady Mirravin. I got to be honest with you. I know a bit about Triton. I know a bit about Mirravin. I know a bit about Glitch. I know a good bit about AP, but I didn't know a lot about your situation. I was told it had something to do with an artist who, like, they accused you of telling them that that Tipster said their art sucked. Is that what happened?
Yeah, it was really stupid because I think a lot of it was human error.
Okay.
And I honestly think a lot of the animosity that apparently was had against me, happened way before then, and I was just unaware of it. Because, like they mentioned, I had been on the sidelines kind of like seeing all this stuff down. So when they went after Glitch and he was getting like all the shit on Twitter, I was like saying, hey, he's trying to like leave everybody alone. Why are you guys messing with him? And it's like, so, and Tipster comes at me in the tweets and is like, trying to defend himself. So we go to DMs, and I thought we had a cordial conversation about it, and I didn't quite end up agreeing with him, and he seemed upset. So I was like, sorry for bothering you, whatever. And just to have like later on in time come back and have somebody show me a DM where he's saying, oh, she's just making excuses for Triton and Glitch, and that's not at all what I was doing. I was defending someone who I saw as not necessarily an innocent party, but someone who did not deserve all the hate they were getting.
Okay.
And so it kind of grew from there. And then the next time was the time that I spoke to him about AP. I was like, I was very nice and cordial about it. I was just like, could you like make a statement saying that you aren't, you disavow all the people saying all these things about AP, because AP was just getting lambasted left and right by all of his crew, and all these random people were making videos on AP. It was terrible, and I felt bad about it. I was trying to defend my friend and still, be friendly with everybody. So, and he got mad about that, and I was just like, oh, I'm sorry for bothering you. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd let you know. I know it's none of my business, but AP came to us to vent. AP wasn't trying to be mean. They said that in confidence, and then it got thrown out there because it was in Triton's server, and we didn't know they were, spying on us at the time. And I was like, are we cool? And he was like, I'm not your keeper. And I don't have the screenshots because he keeps deleting Twitter, so I don't have DMs anymore.
Okay.
So apparently that was the wrong, like, apologizing and being like, okay, I'll leave you alone was the wrong thing to say. Or just everything was the wrong thing to say. I don't know. I was just trying to be supportive and do the right thing, what I thought was the right thing.
Okay.
So from there, I think, is when he decided that he was going to jump on the thing with the other artists, because that sat on Twitter for a little bit, and he'd unfollowed that person and then come back and looked at the message afterward. Like, so I'm not going to say that he was trying to get rid of me, but it really did seem like he was trying to get rid of me. And if that was the case, he could have just come to me and said, like, hey, I don't really like you like that. Please don't talk to me anymore. Or something,
Right. So, aside from that, you, again, I don't know a lot about your situation or anything like that. You were the first person to reach out, and you kind of like basically helped tie this together. So I got everyone in here to talk about it. Is there anything that they have said or anything that has not been said that you want to sum up at all or say about the situation? Anything that we missed, that we possibly looked over? Like, am I missing something, or do you think I've got everything I could get?
Well, I mean, besides the whole thing between me and that other artist that led to me getting lied about on Twitter.
Okay.
Which was really fun. There was the whole thing, like, it wasn't, especially because it started with Glitch wasn't just like being mad at Empress and shit. Like, they were like, after Triton put that video out, Glitch was getting hate from that side, from all of those people. And that's why I had originally gone to Tipster, because Tipster was like egging it on Twitter and like literally being a part of it. And that's why I was like, would you not? And his thing was, I can't express my feelings. And I was like, okay, there's a difference between expressing your feelings. And I mean, I should have said that. And I know it probably would have got me banned faster if I'd said that. But I should have been like, hey, there's a difference between expressing your feelings and just dragging somebody through the mud. It is what it is.
All right.
It's the same thing with AP. Like, he could have, made the statement that, hey, I disavow all these people like shitting on this person. This is not right. Because, and he said, that wouldn't do any good. And then went on, and then I don't get it, but is the thing that happened. The only other thing is the thing that happened between me and that artist is that artist came into that server already upset, saying that things were getting directed towards their art, and they asked me to reiterate for everybody else what they meant.
Yeah.
So I said, and I'm pretty sure I said, but there's like two sides of this group that were like agreeing with me that I said it this way, and then there's another half of the group saying that I said it the other way. So I don't even know. There's some sort of human error somewhere where we fucked up.
Right.
But I said that the people that are friends with Tipster were calling it furry porn and shitting on her art, and he seemed embarrassed about it. And he mentioned it a couple of times in town hall. And I said that is what happened. Somewhere along the line, that got turned into Tipster was shitting on her art and calling it furry porn. I don't know how. And I even have some screenshots of where I was confused because this person put out a Twitter saying the same thing, and I was like, what are you talking about? And I thought that I'd gone to them and said something, but apparently I didn't. And that is an error on my part. I should have remembered to go to that person and try to correct that beforehand. Because if I had done that, I feel like maybe we could have avoided all this. But at the same time, after seeing that the DM that they gave us, between them and Tipster about me being a thorn in the community side, I'm pretty sure I had it coming one way or the other. It was just a matter of waiting for me to fuck up.
Okay. All right. So is there anything else? Like, again, I'm not familiar with your, like, is there anything else you wanted to say?
I mean, that's basically the summary of it. I could go into detail, but I don't want to keep your time.
Yeah, fair enough. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to mute everybody. I did want to ask, anybody want to end, like, anything? I just want to make sure I got everything. Anyone else have anything else to say?
I will say, in my personal opinion, it was really fucked up what happened to AP, because if you're friends with somebody, you don't put them in terrible situations. And if you know your friend is like blackout wasted, do you put them on a live stream with 300 plus people?
Yes. No, I'm just kidding.
I would.
You might.
Yeah.
I would, 100%.
I learned that real quick.
I tried to get a drunk guy to drink his pee about 2 months ago.
This is true.
What the
That's
fuck?
not surprising. I just wanted to say that I don't want anyone to hear hear my words and think that that means that I just bowed down and I had no reason to be upset or hurt or anything. I am taking responsibility for my part in it and my failure to communicate on something. So don't run off and be like, oh, she took it all back. She ran it all back. No, I didn't.
Okay.
I said, I'm sorry.
Let's negotiate the ceasefire right now. I want to negotiate.
Yeah.
They don't say anything to you. Y'all don't say anything to them. Is that the ceasefire we're on understanding of, right?
Yeah.
We already don't say anything to them. They go in and hunt for our stuff in our server and then talk shit about it. What are we
Okay.
supposed to do?
But here's the all right. So
Wait.
So what you're saying is they got to stop doing doing that shit, and y'all stop
Yeah.
fucking with them. Yeah, like just stop stop it, right? Just stop it. Get
Yeah.
help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
will say that
Well.
the issue with Tipster is he's a big commentary figure, right? So
Mhm.
he's obviously got people on his side that might not
That's
have the
rude.
best intentions, right? And they're probably fucking with him. And it might not be Empress, it might not be THS, it might be someone else that we don't know about. You know what I mean? So they could be coming into your server and doing
We
stuff
think
like
it was Kitten Fantastic because after we banned them, it stopped for a while.
It doesn't matter, Glitch. That wasn't. It's fine,
Well,
Glitch.
I have
Look.
something I want to ask real quick. How
Okay.
come Tipster, someone who's bigger, has a bigger channel, cares about what we say? Like, how come it made him so mad that I made a video on him when I only have 200 subs and he has like 100K? Why
Well,
does it bother him?
Well, to be honest with you, like sometimes when someone makes a video of you, no matter how small you are, it's cool to watch the video, make fun of it.
Mhm.
Augie did that to you, right? Augie showed a bit of your video on his stream
Wait,
when you
he
made a
did?
video on him. Yeah, he did. He showed a
That's
little
news.
bit, like a tiny bit. He showed, on one of his
Oh,
streams.
I thought it was just Blanc. I didn't know Augie.
No, Augie it was more like you kind of sound like Smaggle, like Smaggle's younger brother. So they kind of made
Oh,
fun of
that's
you.
what
like
they
that.
keep saying. Like that's what they kept saying in Dark Side. Like, oh hey, it's Smaggle's little brother. Every time I come in,
Yeah.
they even
So
nickname me Smaggle too.
So I
Yeah,
have I just want to say I have no issue with Tipster like shitting on your video or arguing with your video. Sometimes you got to make content with and if you're making content, like then you're fair game,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
and
It's
if
like
anything,
he's not the only one because a bunch
Yeah.
of big channels respond to me.
right? But if anything, you should be excited because they're responding.
Yeah,
to you.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Anyone
And
else got
there's
anything?
one thing.
Yeah, I want to add
address.
something. There's another reason I got angry at Tipster regarding the whole Twitter incident.
Okay.
Basically, I wanted to stay out of the whole Triton drama, right? I
Yeah.
even said that on Triton's first video's comments, that I wanted to stay out of it. Anyway, because Tipster wanted to get a win so badly on Triton, he threw me under the bus and directed all the hate towards me.
He threw you under the bus because he wanted to get back at Triton. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was the whole Twitter war thing. Is like
Yeah.
he immediately, instead of like going after Triton, he immediately started like going to him
Which tells me
Glitch.
he had nothing else. The things he said were lies. He had no way of backing up that they were lies. So
Yeah.
he just
Yeah.
used me.
And there's one thing I want to address regarding that artist. That artist is such a lying snake because she came in crying in my server, begging us to help her, being, "Oh, Tipster was shitting on my art," and then she turns around, runs back to Tipster, saying, "Oh, they said it." I'm like, "No, you came in, bitch."
Okay. All right.
Holy
Fair
shit,
enough.
Alright,
you
I
do sound
feel
like
you're
Smaggle's
stupid.
brother. You do.
Yeah. Beavers, anything?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
All right, guys.
Oh,
Thanks
you're
for.
not even gonna ask me? Hold on, whoa.
Oh, I thought I already asked you. Go ahead, Toxic.
No, you didn't, bitch.
Go ahead.
I'll
Nobody
just
can
get what you have
say
to say.
Beavers. I hope you have a lovely night. You knew it was gonna be a good episode when Matt took the intro. That's all I was gonna say.
Okay. Thank you. Lord Triton, I just want to say thanks for coming on again. Appreciate
Thanks,
it,
Smaggle.
man. Let me take a roll away.
Jesus.
Bye.
Yeah, by the way, thanks for coming on, everyone.
Yeah, I
Yes,
appreciate it.
thank you.
No problem.
Glisp, thanks
Thanks
for
for
coming
letting
on.
us get it out.
It took some coaxing, but we got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was hopefully worth it. I mean, I feel good about it.
Yep. All right, Glisp, thank you so much and goodbye. APOver9k, thanks for everything you said. I think you did an all right job, and hopefully this ends it, right?
Yep.
All right. Take your roll away and goodbye. All right, lady, thanks for getting in touch with me. All right, I saw your YouTube comment and I saw the paragraph, and I was like, I reached out because I knew you guys had stuff to say, and I was happy to give you the platform to say it.
And I appreciate you giving everybody a fair shake and not taking advantage of anybody here that we had today, because it was a big thing where everybody was kind of afraid of that.
Yeah, and I'm just not that type. I'm not involved in this tipster drama. I'm willing to hear both sides. So
I'm not that guy.
I'm not that kind of guy.
Nah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take your roll away. Taking it away. And goodbye.
Hell
Whew. Fuck yeah. All right.
Yeah, that was a long
All
one.
right. Thank you, gamers, for watching this drama-filled episode of Now Recording. I'm Toxic. There's Matt, the Hopscotch God. Matt.
Hi, bye. I've
And
talked a
then-
lot.
Then we got Beavers, who is in Africa and can't even get African internet.
Send me tits.
No, don't. Matt, you want to play us out?
Yo, why is everybody hating on me having fun?